Good morning. I'm so glad that you've joined me today. This is Liz Bailey, independent Stampin' Up! Demonstrator, based in New Jersey, originally from Britain, so that explains the slightly odd accent, I think. My English friends tell me I sound American, and my American friends tell me I sound English, so you pick. So anyway, I am here today to show you the prized Peony stamp set and its matching dies, which are quite spectacular. I've only so far used them very obviously. I haven't used the amazing things to build the 3D things yet, but I might do that in another live later on. I always make myself a little bundle of what I need for today, and if you would like one like this too, I will send it to you if you place an order with me of 25 bucks. The link to my store is above this, or it will be when I posted it, and also the host code. So 25 bucks gets you what you need, and if you don't have the stamp set and the dies, you could make that your order so you would have what you need to do these. Otherwise you could fill in with another flowery stamp. It just wouldn't be quite the same. Also, if you share this video, for which I'll be very grateful, so that your friends see it, and PM me, I'll put you in the raffle. I have a weekly raffle, so somebody wins something and you all win my gratitude. So anyway, let's get started. Oh, before I get started, sorry, I should let you know that we've been having internet problems lately, so if I disappear, that's why. So I have done all my die shotting to cut down the length of this so that the probability of it going out lessens. Anyway, let's get moving before something happens. Let me just point you down. Try not to put my hand over it this time. There we go, that's better. Pull this in and just a bit flatter. Perfect. Yeah, I can change my glasses so I can actually see what I'm trying to do. Maybe push that up a bit. Okay, so here's what we have. This is just tone on tone Blushing Bride with Mossy Meadow. This is using some of the dies, and then there's this Luscious Ribbon, which is Mossy Meadow. And then I got confused. I couldn't decide whether I thought the silver embossing would look best on Misty Moonlight or just Jade. So I did both. Which one do you think looks better to you? Maybe I should do all of the ink colours. That could be fun too, though some of them would have to be gold. But anyway, let's get moving. Here's my little packet. I'll just dump that out. And then you go down to the first card base, and on top of it is what you need for that card. So move those out of the way for now. So let's do the stamping. So here we have Blushing Bride on Blushing Bride. I don't use it very often, as you can see. It's a little stiff. I'll just ink this up like so. And we'll, I think, just about there. Just hold it down for a second to give the ink a chance to get onto the paper. So then we need the Mossy Meadow for the sentiment. There we are. The advantage, of course, of having it on a circle is it doesn't have to be straight. So, here we go. Oops. I just found this fast fuse at the bottom of my glue stuff, so I thought I'd use it up. So it's a bit, I guess I hadn't used it in a long time, so. That's matted on the mossy meadow. Let's see which is shiny. That's slightly shiny from where I did the used the bone folder. So now I'm gonna just, oops, went a bit too far. It was a bit smoother than I was expecting. Oh yeah, now it's stuck. There we go. There we are. And all we need now is a few dimensionals and we'll have finished our first card. Not bad, eh? Fairly simple. Well, very simple actually. Just using, this was my first card with this. So I like to go very simple on the first one and then kind of figure out where I want to go from there. So that's that one completed. So next is this one, which, because of my worries about my internet, I've actually I was gonna do them, as you can see. I've pre-cut or pre-stamped and die cut the pieces. So all I need here, so you just have to imagine me doing that, right? You know, just stamp. And oh, I didn't show you the set, did I? Here's the set. It's beautiful. And then look at these dies. We have loads of them, and I realized this morning that I wasn't even sure what some of them did, but now I can see that it's to help you build up the 3D ones, so I have to do that. That just looks fantastic fun, right? So here, my tip with this one, when you cut this out, there's a bump. Oops, if you don't throw it on the floor. So here's a kind of a sticky outy bit, and it goes right over there, so it's quite easy to line up once you know, look at it rather than kind of panic. So, right, so now we've cut them out. There we go. Next, I am going to, actually, why don't I do the sentiment first? Your sweet friendship refreshes the soul. Isn't that nice? That came out nicely too. Let's get this out of the way before anything bad happens. Yep, I think I'm still clean. And just arrange these. And they can go over the edge if you want. If necessary. And then I added a few of the leaves. As many or as few as you like. But I would keep it to an odd number because that looks kind of cool. Maybe one there. Yeah. So let's position this one. If we can get it off the glue. Oops. Well, that bit's coming off anyway. So and then just build them up. Yeah, I think I can see why I put this fast fuse away. It's being quite recalcitrant. Just slot them in wherever you like. Apparently I've forgotten the flick. Right, and then I'll put this one slightly to the left, because I don't want them all straight. Left or right, doesn't matter. Should I go that way? Yeah, I think I will actually. Right. And actually this would be more intelligent, wouldn't it, if I stuck it on the front and had it on here. Yes, that would be so much smarter. Yeah. Oops, I'm making a real mess of this. And where was that going to go? I was going to go about, there, I think. Yeah. Now I'll just apply this, and these will be, it looks a bit like a aeroplane or something. Put that one under there. Right, good. So now we just trim off. It's easier from this side with our snips. Which of course will be getting sticky. Let's start at this end. Seems to have got a bit off the card, but I think it will be okay. And just snip that off. Oops. No, it looks okay. I think it's being left-handed. It makes it harder to see where the scissors are really going. So, right. So we have that. Then I have this dark, I could do it the right way up, couldn't I? Dark Mango Melody blend. And I'm going to add colour to this. Which, looking at my original one, I used different colour. But hey, it's fine. Just wanted some yellowy bit in the middle. Like so. And we'll do this one too, of course, because they're the same. Right. Now, I'm also going to add some clear wink of Stella to give it some sparkle. Like so. You can see it, hopefully. you can see the sparkle. Not sure if you can, but there you go. And I'll just add it to there too. Perfect, right? So then this goes, I think about there. So let's put some sentiment, what am I talking about? Dimensionals. Can you tell I haven't had my coffee yet? After this I'm going running, so I don't like to have coffee before that. So that's that, and then look at this ribbon. Isn't it lovely? It's what do they call it? Diagonal stripe ribbon. It costs $7.50. I've started labeling things as they come in so I know how much they are. And you've got this really, I think it's hard to know which side is nicer. But maybe I'll do this one the other way. This one I had the other way around. I mean, this is so satiny soft and beautiful. Really pretty. Just tighten that up a bit. And don't know how I've managed to do that, but I've managed to have it coming out all of it the same way, which normally, well, you can see here, these are the same and that's the other side of it. So by some miracle, it is all the same way. So that seems a bit too large. I think it's this one that's somehow making it do that, but whatever. And we'll put that down here. It's still a bit too long, so let's just fix that. Probably enough to make another bow in there, and bits I've cut off. So use a blue dot, and we will anoint the card with it. There. Very different kind of bow than this one, but they both work. Right, so then we'll just clean this mess up. Then we get to the which one do we like best business. It's still actually, even though I mean they look better in person than on the photos. I know I think I washed this one out too much, but they're both gorgeous. So let's make them. So I've got the Just Jade here, and I've got the Misty Moonlight there. And yeah, so yes, here it is. Let's just take that pink off it a bit. There we go, that's good enough. And we'll just emboss both, right? we are. Just close that up for a minute, and we will sprinkle the tiny amount of oh dear, yeah, a tiny amount of embossing powder I seem to have left in there. So, okay. But here's the thing, you don't really need that much of it, which is fortunate, obviously, in this circumstance. Yeah, I still haven't found my the little boxes I want to get, and that you can leave it in the box and not have to keep doing this and potentially adding other things into there. I'm not quite ready. There we go. And so I kind of loathe to open a new pot and get it contaminated the way this one is. It's got little bits in, as I think I mentioned last week. So, but I think we're getting to the point where I'm not going to be able to do any more embossing if I don't get on with it. So before I move on from that, let's say, yes, maybe the right way up would be a good idea. And here's my little hello. And I think this should go higher. Yep. Now I want to do the embossing before I commit this, but I want to get the spacing right. So I'm just going to add that about there. Try and get some of the that's good. And then we need to do the same for the blue one. That will be about there. Yeah, we better put that tiny bit back in so I can reuse it. Yeah, I know, this is crazy. I'm going to get another one. Put this on the, make sure it's the right side. Bit of the embossing buddy, if you've got one, I'd still use it. And put that over there. And I think, yes, there we go. I'll save this in case there's an emergency. But it is kind of done. And we're coming up to Christmas, so I'm going to need more embossing powder. Because I do like embossing at Christmas. Okay, so if you have got your volume turned up, you might want to turn it down a bit. There we go. I still don't know which I like better. You have to let me know which one you think looks better. So we've got right, move that out for a second. Still feels gritty, and it's a bit warped, see. I tried to unwarp it by applying the heat to the back, and it does help, but it also means you need a fair amount of glue to hold it nice and tight to the card. The disadvantage is it also sticks to your fingers, which then drags it out of where you want it to be if you're not careful. So there's that one. And then let's do the blue. And put this on its silver mat. Like so. And then this can go on its card base. Like so, and this one goes on the other one, obviously. No, I was just thinking, I wonder what it'd be like if I'd done them backwards. Nah, don't like it. So, that's great. I think so. So, which do you like better? The Just Jade or the Misty Moonlight? Let me know. So here's what we made today. It's a little, I'm sure I did make the other one. I wonder where I put it. Oh, I put that on top of it. Okay, here we go. So I guess I can move them along. Here's what we made today. As a refresher, if you want to place an order of $25 or more with me, and the link and the host code will be above this video, I will send you a package to make these 4 cards. And if you would share this with your friends, I would be eternally grateful, and I would put you in my raffle for a little something from me. Anyway, I hope to see you next Sunday at 11 when I am going back to Christmas cards. I'm going to use the Gnome for the Holidays set, which is a lot of fun. So I hope to see you then. Have a great week. Bye.